Hey guys, welcome to the All by MOWSelf podcast, the podcast starring me, Alex, and our special guest here today with me is me, Alex. Hey Alex, what doing? Did you really just reference Jeffrey?
You sound like a dweeb.
You got me. I know you too well. So yeah, here's our podcast. Alex, did you have anything to say before we start our little topic here?
This is a pilot episode for our podcast, so who knows, maybe some more future episodes. I have no idea. This is kind of just like a last minute thing. I'm recording this one day before upload, and we're gonna test the limits on how well I can edit in as quick as possible. So yeah, let's get this started.
So before the podcast, you were telling me about this story. I don't know if it's true or not. Okay, which story? Well, you told me a bunch of stories. Well, I know, but like, which one do you mean? I mean, I don't know if I want to bring it up or not, or if you're okay with it, but, I mean, the Ebola one, the one, I don't know if I'm allowed to say the name, but, I meant the one about the sickness thing, the one you almost died, the story you thought you were gonna die in or something? Right. Okay, so you're talking about the Ebola one? I don't know if I want to say it. Okay, whatever. We're gonna say it.
Okay, cool.
So, I'd say like 3 years ago, freshman year, I thought I had Ebola. I sound so stupid, I know. Okay, but why would you think you had Ebola? Okay, hold on, I'm getting to there.
Alright.
So, I thought I had Ebola. That's a great story. So, freshman year.
Freshman?
I'd never had the flu ever before in my life. That sounds like a lie, I know, but on anything I have, I really did not know I had the flu before. So, I had never had the flu. I've had a bunch of bad colds and a bunch of fevers and whatever. So, you pretty much had every sickness before, right? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'd say so. So, you've had Updog, right? What's up, dog? Nothing much, but how about you? Oh my god, shut up. Okay. Alright, so I've had bad fevers, I've had bad colds, I've had everything. Except the flu. And I've heard about the flu. I've heard, I feel so sick. I just don't feel good. Whatever. I've heard people say, I throw up all the time, and it just makes me have a headache, and my crackly bones. Like, it sounds pretty terrible, I know. And I'm like, oh, bruh, I've never had that, and I hope I never do. But freshman year of high school, I had gotten it.
Freshman year?
Yeah, it's freshman year. That's not really, what? And oh my god, it was the worst thing I've ever experienced in my life. Oh my god, let me tell you. So, I was not able to eat, I was not able to stand up, I was not able to oh my god, turn my head, my pillow, like my face was in the pillow, and I'm like, I can't breathe. I couldn't breathe, and I'm like, I gotta turn my head or else I'm gonna die, I'm gonna suffocate myself to death. So, I'm like, alright, I gotta turn, but, like, I was like, bro, I'm so dizzy, I can't turn. So, what I don't understand, what do you mean? Do you mean, like, in the beginning of the story, or, I'm confused, where are you at? My bad. Context, I was in bed and I woke up with the flu, sorry. Okay, anyways, so, I'm like, I can't breathe, I'm so nauseous, I'm about to die, I'm really about to, like, I really thought this was the end, this was, like, one of those top 10, I'm really about to, like, zit.
Zit? What? You're not even making any sense.
And I kind of accepted it, honestly. I was like, I am not turning my head. Don't turn your head. So, I was like, you know what? Oh, God, I gotta turn my head. So, I turned my head, but I couldn't feel my body. So, I was like, I can't turn my body. So, God, like, I honestly don't know how I survived that. I can't remember what happened to the rest of that day, because I remember just passing out from, like, the lack of oxygen.
Oh my god!
That was day one of the flu. But I didn't know that was the flu. I just thought, oh no, I'm sick. Like, I didn't think about the flu. I didn't think about anything. So, I was like, dang, that's so bad. I was so sick. So, the next day, I think it was a Saturday that first thing happened. So Sunday, I'm like, I don't feel good, mommy, I don't feel good. Can you help me? I don't feel as good. My legs hurt. I can't eat. Mommy, help! And she's like, all right. So it was all such a blur. All I remember is just saying, mommy, I need help, mommy,
I need my bottle.
I'm a freshman in high school, just blurring out, mommy. It was just so funny. So, wait, you still call your mom mommy? Well, I mean, I don't know. Okay, cool. Okay, continue your story then. Alright, so I'm not feeling good. My mom's like, alright, well, I mean, you're just gonna have to stay in bed all day, and that's what I did. I literally just slept and slept and slept, and I was just like, I always dreamt of being able to sleep all day long, all the time, but like, when you actually do it, it's like, not as cool as when you imagine it. Like, when you're a kid, you're like, bro, I can't wait to just sleep in all freaking day. I can't wait to be an adult. And then, like, when you're like a teenage, I don't know, whatever age you are, and you actually do it, it's kind of like, it sucks. You get like bored. You get bored of sleep.
Yeah, like it's low-key kind of boring.
I don't know if like it is possible because it happened. So I got really bored of sleeping, and I was just like, God, I don't want to do this. And so I spent my whole Sunday sleeping when I could have been doing something cool, like playing my 3DS or something. I don't know. So Monday hit, and I was like, I'm going to school. I don't care how I'm feeling. I'm going to school. All right, I got my stuff ready. I was like, my head's just like, I don't know if that makes sense, but my head was literally just making that noise all day long in my head.
In your head? Yeah. Like this conversation we're having right now? Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
I go to my freaking school, and the moment I got there, I was like, right when I stepped out of the car, when my mom's dropping me off, I was like, I don't know if that makes sense. I kid you, that's literally the noise I made. I literally went, like,
sound constipated.
Actually, that sounds really bad out of context. Wait, I gotta take that out.
No, don't. Keep it.
Okay.
Keep it.
So, I get out of the car and I'm like, oh no, sorry, no. I literally got back in the car and I was like, let's go, Mom. I can't. And she's like, I told you, you little I told you. And I was like, oh, well, Mom, I don't know. I didn't want to stay in bed. And she's like, all right, well, you can hang out with your aunt. I don't care. I gotta go to work. And I'm like, all right, Mom.
You mean mommy?
Well, yeah. Yeah. She takes care of me when I'm, like, sick or whatever, because...
Yeah.
She took care of me. She's like, all right, go ahead and watch DuckTales on TV or something. I don't know. And I'm like, so we do that. And then she goes to the store. She takes me with her.
Uh-huh.
And in the car, I'm like, I'm about to throw up.
What?
Literally, I just go, I literally did that voice. I can't, this is so vivid. I just remember this day. I was just like, I'm about to throw up. And
I'm about to throw up.
And she's like, okay. She stops the car. I get out, and I'm like, I need help. I don't feel good. So we stop in the middle of the parking lot.
Well, that's what you gotta do when you gotta blow. Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
And I'm just standing there in the wind, and I'm just like breathing in the wind. I'm like, that's some good wind. And I'm sitting there for like a good 10 minutes, like the little weenie I am. I was just breathing in the air like it was all first time I ever breathed air.
Well, judging by how many breath takes you keep taking while doing this, I'd believe you're still a beginner. Okay, thank you, Alex. Anyways.
She goes into the store, the pharmacy, and she's like, hey, this little kid, my niece right here, she's not feeling too good. What do I recommend? What do you recommend? And she's like, the pharmacist is like, what do you feel? And I was like, my stomach hurts.
My stomach
hurts. So he goes, what's up? Like, did you eat something? And I was like, I didn't eat anything. He's like, well, that's probably the problem. And I'm like, oh, I don't know what to eat. I don't feel good. He's like, okay, well, God, I don't know. What do you feel? And I'm like, I got a tummy ache. My stomach hurts. It's like, okay, so, I guess I recommend you drink ginger ale and, some crackers. I'm like, crackers? Bruh, what?
It was like, eat those crackers, you little idiot. Yeah, probably.
So my aunt gives me crackers and friggin' Sprite, una Sprite, because that's how we call it back in the Mexican language. We call it Sprite.
A mí no me gusta el soda. A mí tampoco, pero me gustan los squares. Y también los Fantas
sí,
también. Esos sí me quedan. ¿Oh, sí? Sí, yo también.
Anyways, she gives me a Sprite and some crackers, and I can't eat those. I'm feeling sick. How am I gonna eat them? I told him I can't eat anything. My stomach hurts. What am I gonna do with this stuff? Like, I know that's stuff that helps your stomach ache. I know that now, but like at the time as a kid, I wasn't hungry. So like, what was I gonna do with that? And my aunt's like, bro, you gotta eat these. And I'm like, no, I can't. I don't feel good. I'm not doing any of this. But she wasn't looking at me like over my like shoulders, so I would act like I'm eating them, but like put it under the sofa seat, see what happens. And so I'm sitting there with my DuckTales. She's over there doing some culinary work or something. I don't remember. And I'm just like, bro, I feel no good. I don't feel good. I need to go home, even though I'd feel the same even if I was at home or not. So, I remember the rest of the day went on. I didn't eat again. This was like my 4th day on hunger strike.
No food till I'm good. No food till I'm good. No food till I'm good.
Exactly. And I'm just feeling like utter garbage.
Yeah.
I didn't, you know what's funny? The pharmacist didn't recommend any medicine or anything. That's what I found kind of funny.
Well,
It's I had other symptoms. I just didn't tell him. I don't know why.
I don't know.
Next day passes by. I wake up, do my normal groaning, and I don't feel good. Oh no. So,
typical. Well, yeah, but I'm trying to make myself sound cool for the story. Okay.
So the next day, I was like, okay, something's up. Something's not good, and I'm gonna figure this out. Why do I not feel so good? I was like, the doctor didn't help me. He's not even a doctor, he was a pharmacist. Are they the same? I don't know, I don't want to offend a doctor. So if you're a doctor and you're a pharmacist, well, yeah, good job. You're doing work.
Except the pharmacist that didn't give us medicine when my stomach hurt. Yeah, forget you.
So anyways, nothing was helping. I was like, crackers and Sprite are not gonna help me. So I was like, alright, you know what? Dr. Google. Dr. Google will definitely
You're so dumb.
help. So I Google up my symptoms. I look up headache. I look up fever. I look up
ligma. You cannot forget ligma. Yeah, I looked up ligma. Cool.
You know, I literally looked up just random verbs that I was feeling or doing. I didn't even look up symptoms for whatever. I just looked up those verbs. I was just like, all right, headache, nose, this, nausea, this, and this.
Ligma? Oh my god, shut up.
And when I put it into Google, the first thing that popped up was Ebola. And I was like, no, what? No, it's not Ebola.
You got the Ebola type.
Google, you playing. So I look it up again. I was like, okay, symptoms for Ebola. And I was like, bet that's not even going to be, like, my symptoms on there. And little did I friggin' know that all the symptoms that I literally listed out or felt that moment were literally on there. And I was like, no, I don't have Ebola, shut up. Google, I don't have Ebola, no.
Google's never wrong. You probably did have Ebola.
Shut up. So, I look at the symptoms, I'm like, okay, headache, yeah, I have headache.
Ebola.
I do have a runny nose. I do
Ebola.
have a fever. I do feel ache in my left leg.
Ebola.
That's for sure. I was just so dumb. I was like, oh, bleeding out of the I don't know, the anus? Oh, I don't have that, but I probably will in a few days.
Bro,
like,
what?
All the symptoms that were on there that I clearly did not have or suffer from, like hemorrhaging or like gross
Disgusting.
liquids, whatever. I didn't deal with that, but I was like in my head, I was like, but I'm gonna. Even though I wasn't, I don't have Ebola, but at the time I was like, holy crap, I have Ebola. Oh no, I have Ebola. So I was like, oh shoot, what am I gonna do? I'm for real about to die. So my head started hurting way more than it was supposed to because I was just like having all this stress, like, oh my god, I have Ebola. Oh no. So I don't know why I did this, but in my head I was like, I only have a week to live. Wait, but why only a week? Where did you come up with that? I don't know where I came up with that number, but I was just like, I have a week to live, and it was just so scary. I was like, how am I going to say goodbye to mom and dad and sister and friggin' everyone that I cared about, my friends, everyone. I was just like, how am I gonna tell people that I have Ebola? And at the time, I think Ebola was really big at that time, so like it was a big deal if you had Ebola, even though I had no one I knew that had Ebola. But I remember being like a very scary, everyone be aware thing. So I was like, oh no, oh no. So I was like, I have a week to live. I don't know what to do with the week. I like, what was I, like 15 or 14 years old? I was like, there's literally nothing I can like do at this age that I'm like legally allowed to do that I like want to do for like a bucket list. Like, well, geez, what did you want to do at that age that wasn't legal? I don't know, like go to a club, I guess. I don't know. I had weird expectations as a younger person. So I was like, Jesus, I can't, what am I gonna do? And I didn't want to tell my parents. I hate telling people big news. I hate telling, like, if I had, like, a week to live, I would not tell anyone. I'd just be too, like, oh man, so much pressure. How am I gonna tell people this? So, like, if I were, like, I don't know, if I were, like, trying to come out the closet and I had to tell my parents sooner or later, I'd be terrified. Like, and it's not that because they won't accept big news or like this. It's just me. I just hate giving big news. Even the people that I like love telling stuff to, I just cannot. I just hate it so much. And possibly the worst thing ever to me. I'm not coming out the closet or anything. Just saying. That was an example. Yeah. It's an example. Shut up.
We're not gay.
Yeah. We're not gay. Don't, God. I was like, I have a week to live, alright. And I went to bed sobbing that night. I was so sad. I was like, how am I gonna tell this to my family?
Who's gonna feed the dog?
Where did I get Ebola? I was just like, where did I get this from?
Your mom.
Stop. She's gonna listen to this later. Oh, for real? Love you, Mom. I was like, I went to Chuck E. Cheese the other day, but I don't think you can get Ebola from Chuck E. Cheese, you know? I was just so scared. I was like, no, I don't have Ebola. I don't want Ebola. Like, God, what am I gonna do? I was just so angry at myself. I was like, how could you get Ebola? How could you get Ebola? What is wrong with you? This and this and this. And like, I was also like, I didn't do anything. I don't know how I got it. I was just so mad at myself. I was having like a two-way conversation with myself. That's how friggin' like scared I was. Imagine having a two-way conversation with yourself. That's kind of stupid if you ask me.
For realsies though.
Woke up the next day and I was like eating my bowl of cereal. I was actually able to eat. Actually, you know what? That's so stupid. I was able to eat the next day, which was clear sign that I was clearly getting better. But in my dumb head, I was like, I have Ebola.
You probably still have Ebola to this day.
No.
Hey, you never know. I don't know.
Well, then maybe you probably have Ebola.
Exactly. So get us tested.
So I was like, you know what? This is my last week of living. I'm not gonna tell anyone this, but I'm gonna be the best person I can be. That's kind of dumb because you're supposed to be the best person you can be all the time, clearly. But as, you know, a dumb, naive person I am, I was like, oh man, I gotta be the best person now. Now is the time. This is go time, guys. We're gonna get that hard-earned bread. We are gonna be the best. I'm about to die in a week. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be nice to my enemies. I'm gonna be nice to, like, my arch enemies. There's two subgroups, honestly.
Yikes. Extra yikes.
So, I was a very, very interesting kid. So, I was nice to people I did not particularly like. I was very good at keeping it a secret. I'm very good at secrets. So keeping this I'm about to die secret was a very good secret. I kept from my best friend, Red. I kept from her.
Wait, for real?
I kept the secret from my very long time best friend, Red. We never keep secrets, so it's kind of sucked that I did that, especially something as big as I'm about to die in a week.
You did her wrong.
I remember I was like, you know what? I'm gonna enjoy life. We're gonna enjoy life. So we went outside, and usually I'd always complain. I'd be like, oh no, the birds are here. Oh no, my lunch is not
Why
good.
do we need to eat lunch? I'm already fat. No, stop.
Like I always complained back in freshman year of high school, but you know, I was like, sit outside, and I'm like, Red, it's a beautiful day outside. Look at the birds, bro. Look at the birds. Oh, they're was just so beautiful. Just
Oh
oh
my
my
God.
god, beautiful day. Just awesome, just epic. It was just the best day ever. Oh my god. And so she was like, what's up? And I'm like, nothing's up. What are you talking about?
What you talking about?
And so,
Yeah.
I just remember everyone just being like, bro, you're acting weird. And I'm like, you're acting weird.
Yeah.
So I'm having a good day. Actually, you know what? I turned that faking it having a good day into like, it actually became a good day. I just remember being like, man, that's so cool.
So you're basically saying fake it till you make it is pretty much true then. Yeah, it's like very much true. I learned that so in the goodest way possible.
Yeah. I remember talking to people in my classes that I never talked to. I was just like, hey man, you're cool. I learned a lot of people were cool. I learned a lot. I learned that this kid next to me, he was actually a really nice person. He collected a lot of marbles, which was very interesting, but you know, everyone has their thing. Mine was I was about to die in 3 days, so that was pretty cool.
Ah, yes, we love ourselves a dying queen.
No, that's not what I meant. I just learned a lot, actually. I made a lot of friends. I maintained a better hygiene style, I guess. I remember like brushing my teeth every day. Sometimes I would forget. I'd brush my teeth like once a day, but like
Ew.
at that time I was like, I'm brushing my teeth 3 times a day. When I die, I want to look good in my casket. I remember that. I was like, I'm gonna brush my hair every day. I'm gonna I forgot all this other stuff, but you know, I was just having such a good time.
Well, I'm glad you're having a good time before you're about to like die. Well, yeah, go out with like a bang or something.
Wait, hold on. You don't brush your teeth every day? I do brush my teeth every day. It's just, you know, sometimes I'll like forget once, because they say you're supposed to brush your teeth like 3 times a day, and I used to brush my teeth like once time a day. And after the whole thing, I was like, oh, 2 times a day is pretty good. Because I mean, 3 times a day is kind of
that's low key kind of dumb.
Kind of weird, if you ask me, honestly.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, I learned a lot about myself. I learned that, you know what, if you put yourself out there, you can make a lot more cool friends, and so I did. When you put yourself out there, you can also like improve your lifestyle. You really can be a better person if you really work hard for it, or be told that you have 1 week left to live.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, who would have knew, huh?
Actually, you know, that'd make a really good challenge, honestly. Yeah. So like, exactly. Oh, you only have 1 week left to live. Yeah, and, you know. Yeah. And then you can like, then you could tell them like, yeah, you make a better person out of it. And you could like a video. Dude, that
would actually be really cool.
I actually,
like on the reel, I think that'd be really dope. Right.
Sunday hit. Sunday, my last day on Earth. I was like, oh no. At midnight, it's over. I'm done. I had a fulfilling week last week.
Lovely.
I was like, but how am I going to tell my parents I'm going to die?
Write them a card.
That was my last concern. I was like, okay, I did everything that was physically possible that I can do to end the last days of my life. And I was like, the last thing to do is like tell your family. I mean, that should have been your first thing to do, but you know, being me, I was like, okay, this is it, everyone. It's 11 p.m. I have 1 hour left, and I was so scared because I was like, does dying hurt?
Dude, I always think about that too. Yeah, I guess it does depend on like what happened or like who's dying.
At this point, I actually felt better from my sickness. Like I had nothing left. Like I didn't have a cold or anything, which is really funny. But I was still like, the Ebola's inside of me. I'm gonna die.
What?
So, yeah, it's stupid. I know.
No. Keep going. This is really interesting. All right.
It was kind of like, okay, well, this is it. Do I tell, like, I was like, do I tell my family? And I was like, nah, it's good. They'll find my body. They'll know what's up.
Yeah, I mean, like, how would you not think that? I'm done with you, dude. Oh my god.
And I was like, should I leave, like, evidence that what was going on? And I was like, nah, they'll figure it out. Like, I think, I have so much faith in, like, investigators and the police. It's funny how much, like, I feel like if I did anything, they would immediately know what happened. Like, some, like,
Detroit Becomes Human? Yeah, like the Detroit Becomes Human type level of, like, investigation.
Like, I feel like if I ate a Pringle, crumbled it up on the floor, slammed my head on the wall, or did something crazy or whatever, they would automatically know what happened exactly, like 100%. I don't know why I think this way.
I mean, they keep catching El Chapo, so
Yeah,
I don't know.
see, stuff like that. That's what brings my faith into the investigation community. I think because of how much like they've been able to crack down on stuff. Maybe
Free El Chapo.
No. He's a bad guy. He's a bad guy.
I mean, all he does is cartel.
No. They found out more stuff about him.
Oh, for real? Yeah. Don't talk about him.
That's why.
Yeah, it really just is.
So yeah, I was like, okay, that's cool. So I was like, the cops will tell my parents what happened. It's cool. But I remember that night, I was like, my parents are going to sleep. They're like, all right, we're going to go to bed. Good night, Alex. I go to bed and I'm like, hold on. Let me say I love you.
Yeah.
And I was like, Mommy, Daddy, I love you. We love you too, Alex. Okay. I'm gonna go to bed now. All right, we're going to bed too. And good night.
You sound so awkward with your parents.
Well, I mean, that's not how we talk in real life. I don't know. That's how I tell stories, I guess.
Okay. Continue.
Mommy, Daddy, yeah, Alex. Can I have a hug? This is so weird for them because I don't like hugs. I mean, I like hugs from my parents, I guess, but like generally I'm not a hug person, so it's weird to hear me ask for a hug.
I mean, clearly you're not like a person's person, because I mean you're doing a podcast with literally yourself. But keep going.
Oh my God, shut up. So I'm like, they probably knew something was up. They're like, oh shoot, what's up? And I was like, I give them a hug, and I'm like, I love you.
Just want to remind everyone that she's literally 15 years old in this story. Okay, keep going.
It's not even that weird. Stop. And I went to bed and I was like so depressed. I was like, girl, I gotta tell them. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta tell them. And of course, I get up from my bed.
See, you're crying just listening to yourself talk about this.
I just got the sniffles. I look in the mirror. I cry, because that's what you do when you're about to die. And I go to bed and I just fall asleep. I didn't tell my parents because I was like, I'm not going to tell them. I'm never going to tell them I'm going to die.
Not like they won't find out or anything.
Exactly. And so I went to bed. I woke up. It was past like 10 a.m. and I woke up and I'm like, huh. I just continued the rest of my day. I was like, wait, I don't have Ebola, you dummy.
Oh, I did not see that coming.
I was just, I really just like, I was really about to ghost on everyone. I was really about to go ghost on my parents. I feel so bad. I'm going ghost and like just disappear. I tend to do that a lot on people. I feel so freaking bad about that. I don't go ghost on people. Hold on. No, that sounds bad. Wait, you ghost on people? No. I don't go ghost on people. I'm just, I tend to leave out important details of things because, I don't know, just like that, I guess. So, yeah, and that freaking happened. It was awesome. I had yeah. So, so I just continued my day and I was like, huh. And honestly, that was kind of embarrassing. I was like, oh my freaking God, I'm so stupid. I woke up, I was just like, huh, that's weird.
Who would have guessed, honestly?
Yeah. I wake up and I was like, huh, just continue the rest of my day. And honestly, now that I recall it, it's super embarrassing. That really is embarrassing because it's like, I'm pretty much a teenager and I'm like, I got Ebola, I got a week left to live. And
then you like made a huge deal about it.
I did all that stuff, acting like I'm about to die, and then I don't die, so it's kind of embarrassing. I don't know. And so you would think I learned so much from this, and I was like, I'm gonna use this knowledge that I learned from my almost about to die to become a better person, a new person, and learn from my experiences. But I continued the rest of my life up to now, and still the same person. I did not learn anything from that. I mean, I did, but like,
you didn't apply it.
Yeah. I'm still the cool kickback, not telling people stuff, very secretive, very somewhat open-minded, not very talkative person.
Yeah.
But I do recommend that idea that we just talked about, the
last time on Earth.
The last week on Earth challenge. That'd be a kind of cool challenge, just think.
Yes.
But it'd be a really good idea, I think. And yeah, that was a pretty good story.
Yeah, I mean,
judging by your videos, I didn't think this story was gonna be that, like, interesting, but wow, yeah, that was really cool. Yeah, we'll definitely work on that. Okay. Yeah. I'm sure you learned a lot about me. I certainly did not learn a lot about you, Alex. Yeah, I felt like I didn't talk that much. Yeah, you really just didn't, but I feel like next episode, if this one comes out okay, I feel like we can learn a lot more about you next episode, because, you know, this is a long road podcast, so we have plenty of time to talk about each other's stories, you know? So I feel like, did you have anything similar to this? Somewhat. I one time went to the emergency room because of a hot dog. I don't know if that counts. Oh, okay, yeah, you're gonna have to tell us one of these next episodes. Yeah, for sure. So anyways, yeah, we had a good time. Well, it sounded like you had a pretty interesting take on this whole situation. Are you mentally okay? Have you gotten checked? No? What? I don't need to get checked. You know, that's kind of funny. It really is funny. But, so yeah, that was my story. I feel like editing this audio is going to be a butt, considering, like, we are going to post this on the 16th, which is tomorrow. Yeah. And I got a lot of work to do on this audio, considering we are both the same person. Yeah, that sounds like a you problem. Yes, it is a me problem. It's also a you problem as well. So, yeah, we're gonna end this here. Yeah, so, this was fun. Thanks for joining the podcast, Alex. It was really cool to have you for the little tidbits. Oh, dude, no problem. It was really cool being here. Anyways, let's wrap this up. So this is the end of our podcast, episode pilot. Ooh, pilot, fancy. I know. So this is our pilot episode. That's pretty much it. If you want to subscribe to the channel, that'd be pretty awesome. If you want to subscribe to Alex's channel, put the link in the description. Subscribe to my channel. And definitely. And as if you look on our subscription channel, if you look at our subscribers right now, we have 911 subscribers. Oh, for real? Ooh. This video is gonna be dated once someone watches this in like a year. They're gonna be like, 911, bro. You're at 1 million right now. 1 million? What? Okay, maybe not at 1 million, but you know, probably a little more than 911, maybe. Oh, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I don't know if we're gonna make more episodes of this and how further we'll push it, because I don't know. So anything could really happen. We'll see how this goes. If you guys like it, tell us. Yeah, tell us. I'm not sure when the next episode will come out, depending on, you know, what we're doing. Nothing. I know, but I want to make it sound like we actually do stuff. Okay. Alright, guys. We'll see you next time. Later days.